What is going on, guys and gals? Tyler here, and today I'm bringing you another Mortal Kombat topic video. And today's topic video isn't just any topic video. Oh no, this is a top 10 list. And not just any top 10 list either. Oh no, these are the top 10 characters that I want to see return in Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat. Throughout its decorated and illustrious history, we've seen some great characters and some other characters. You see, after 2006 Mortal Kombat Armageddon, Ed Boon and the rest of the NetherRealm crew decided, fuck it, and just hard rebooted the franchise from square one, starting off with Mortal Kombat 9. Sadly, since its reboot, many characters from the past have yet to make an appearance in the new timeline. So today, I'm counting them off, the 10 characters that I want to see either be playable, or at the very least play some pivotal role in the story. So, without further ado, let's get on with the list. Coming in at number 10, we have Austra. Now, Austra is probably my least favorite character on the list, but I'm putting her on here because she admittedly does have a lot of potential. If NetherRealm modifies her design and gets rid of the ridiculous hat, she could actually be a pretty badass character. She's got a unique weapon and a pretty awesome backstory, what with being a demon and all, so although her return isn't being hyped up too much by the community, it would still be pretty cool to see what NetherRealm could do with a remastered design, possibly a remastered moveset, and maybe getting her a new weapon. The Chris is not as intimidating as a katana. Alright, coming in at number 9, we have Onaga. Now let's take a look at the most recent villains in the rebooted Mortal Kombat games, shall we? We got Shang Tsung first, Shao Kahn second, Quan Chi third, and then Shinnok fourth. If we're going off this timeline, the next big baddie seems to be destined to be Kotal Kahn. But I can't really see him playing the final boss in Mortal Kombat 11. No, Mortal Kombat 11 needs another main villain, and who better than the Dragon King himself, Onaga. Now I can easily see Mortal Kombat 11 expanding the Mortal Kombat lore and showing off the different realms. Now, we all know Earthrealm, Outworld, and the Netherrealm, but not too many people know much about the Realm of Order, Chaos Realm, Dream Realm, Nightmare Realm, or even some of the Fallen Realms such as Edenia or Zatera. And while these realms will be explored in Mortal Kombat 11, or at least I think they will, and obviously some more than others, I could see the Kamidogu and thus Onaga coming into play at some point. It's unlikely given the current circumstances of the story, but anything is possible when it comes to Mortal Kombat. So, it would be awesome to see this boss show up remastered in Mortal Kombat 11. Coming in at number 8, we have Kai. Now, Kai is a character that has not been receiving the amount of love that I feel like he should. I mean, he's pretty much a cooler version of Liu Kang, you know, except Liu Kang can do the whole dragon thing, but who cares, just a dragon, what an idiot. But still, he's still one badass motherfucker. Mortal Kombat is also lacking more African American characters. Now, I'm no social justice warrior or anything, but I do think it'd be cool to see another African American character thrown into the mix for some more diversity. I mean, when you only have one black dude that people actually like in the game, sorry Jackie, but you actually got a lot of haters. I think it's time to add a new one. I also do have a bit of bias because back in the day, Kai was my favorite character in Mortal Kombat 4. I would whoop anybody with Kai. They try and play me one-on-one, oh, that's a death wish, my friend, and it also led to a lot of broken friendships. But nevertheless, I just want to see what NetherRealm can do with him, because at the moment, he's pretty much just a blank slate. Hell, you can make him into a waffle cone with strawberry dip on top. I don't care as long as you do something with him, because he's a character that I truly want to play as once again. Seven, we have Frost. Now, personally, I'm not that big of a Frost fan. She's just Sub-Zero, but as a girl. Nothing really cool or notable about her in the slightest. Still, she does have a large fan base, for some reason, and I'm all for almost any returns. Emphasis on the almost. If I see Suhao or Dairu on my screen, I'm gonna kill somebody. Anyways, I'd like to see what NetherRealm can do to improve her character. From what we saw in Mortal Kombat X in her brief cameo appearance, she appears to just be some Lin Kuei trainee at the moment. But I am still holding out hope that she can stray away from the backstory and have her own identity. Hell, perhaps she could even team up with Scorpion, because who doesn't want to team up with Scorpion? He's just a nice, friendly skeleton man. Oh god. Alright, coming in at number 6, we have Serena. Now, from one female that I actually loathe, to one that I really like. Much like Kai, at the moment, Serena is somewhat of a blank slate, because she's only appeared playable in 2 games. But her design and the fact that she's a NetherRealm warrior alone are enough to make her one of my favorite female characters. Sure, like I said, she's only been in 2 Mortal Kombat games playable, one of which just being a GBA port, but she still looks like one chick you would not want to meet in a dark alley. The basic gist of Serena's backstory is that she's a NetherRealm demon who has a beautiful human form. But at one point it was stripped away from her until she entered the NetherRealm and learned to master her aura and remain in human form. Serena is easily one of the coolest women in Mortal Kombat history, and she's only appeared in 3 games and was only playable in 2. I gotta emphasize that a bit more. She's only appeared in 2 games, yet she already has a big fan base. She's currently alive in the timeline, so it's gonna be really cool seeing what NetherRealm does with her in the next game. Coming in at number 5, we have Dagon. Alright, this one is somewhat of a shot in the dark. Dagon is not a fan favorite, but I do believe that in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, he was easily the most interesting character introduced in the story. Dagon is the brother of Taven. Fair enough, but what separates Dagon is that he deviated to the evil side of the Mortal Kombat realms, and with his 2 blades in hand, he's one of the main bosses in Armageddon. Dagon's design is cool enough as is, and with an appearance and an ending in Mortal Kombat X and in the back of the pit arena in Mortal Kombat 9, it's obvious he's still in NetherRealm's thoughts. At number 4, we have Blaze. Now this is yet another character that I personally am not that big of a fan of. I like the idea of Blaze, a random background sprite in Mortal Kombat 2 becoming a full-fledged character, but the execution was flawed. Still, he is the biggest baddie in the Mortal Kombat's history, what with him being the final boss in the original timeline, so he has to be on this list in some way, just to see how NetherRealm can fix him up at the very least. But why so high on the list though? Simple. Because what they do with him can either be the best move in the franchise and lead to the best villain that we've seen, or it can lead to a total atrocity like what we pretty much got in Armageddon. At number 3, we have Reiko. Now speaking of the back of the pit arena, Reiko can also be spotted duking it out in the pit arena in Mortal Kombat 9. In the build-up to Mortal Kombat X, Reiko was perceived to be the main villain of the game, taking up Shao Kahn's mantle as the underboss to Shinnok. However, it didn't play out like that, as I'm sure you know. Yes, I realize, Reiko is dead in the comics. You're not telling me something I don't already know, but I couldn't give any less of a fuck. You people forget, this is Mortal Kombat. Death means little to nothing, especially when you take non-canon DLC into consideration. So Reiko, this dude with the badass power armor, I predict will make an appearance in Mortal Kombat 11, whether it be DLC and a cameo appearance of some sort, or as a full-fledged playable character. Reiko, even though he's dead in the comics, will make an appearance. Coming in at number 2, we have Rain. Now I know, Rain was already in Mortal Kombat 9 as DLC, and yes, he was in Mortal Kombat X as a big part of the story, yet he wasn't playable. Now what I'm looking for right now is for him to be a part of the main roster, somebody that you can just choose from the title screen and actually play as. Now in my prediction for Mortal Kombat 11's story, I do predict Rain will play a pivotal role in the plot, so it's only fitting that I put him on this list. It's also more fitting because he's been robbed of a playable character slot in Mortal Kombat X. It's insane. He got duped out more than Sindel, and Sindel had a full moveset. Her, Baraka, and Rain could all be candidates for the list, but the difference is, Sindel and Baraka were actually playable characters originally that came with the game in Mortal Kombat 9, and Rain wasn't. Now, you could also throw Scarlet into this position, but Scarlet, well, she doesn't really play any role in the story, even though it would be cool to see how she would in Mortal Kombat 11. So here we have it. At number 2, Rain. And finally, at number 1, we have Havoc. Now, Havoc's the type of character where you either love him or you hate him. The Cleric of Chaos, and one of the main figures of the Chaos realm, if not the most known of all time. Havoc is one of the coolest characters to ever be introduced in the 3D era. And, like I said, you either love him or you hate him. Personally, I love him. He is easily one of my favorites to come out in the 3D era. Havoc needs to play a better role in the story. In Mortal Kombat 11, like I said, I can predict that they're going to be experimenting with these other realms. So this is the perfect time to introduce Havoc. He can either come in to help the Special Forces, he can also come in and just be his own character. Having Havoc can also lead to the introduction of Noob once again. There are so many possibilities that can be used when you take Havoc into the consideration of a Mortal Kombat 11 storyline. His moveset is so much fun, at least if they keep it like it was in the past. And in his fatalities, they write themselves. He's a Cleric of Chaos. He can do anything that he wants. He doesn't follow rules. He can do a fatality in the middle of a match. He could implement so many new game mechanics, and it would just be a total ball to see what NetherRealm Studios can do with such an interesting and unique character. Once again, much like Reiko, I understand Havoc is dead in the comics, but that doesn't change the fact that he can't return. This is Mortal Kombat. The Revenants are a thing. Even if there aren't Revenants anymore because Quan Chi is dead, I'm sure there's some way that they could revive him. There's always a way. I mean, Mortal Kombat Armageddon revived everybody simultaneously. And if you're Liu Kang, turned you into a zombie. Havoc, once again, Cleric of Chaos, doesn't follow rules. He doesn't have to follow the rules of death. That is the definition of chaos. No rules, total anarchy. And that's why Havoc is at number 1. Badass character, badass design, badass entry. So, those are the 10 characters that I want to see make a return in Mortal Kombat 11, or be introduced in Mortal Kombat 11. Who do you guys want to see? Leave it in the comment section down below, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more awesome gaming content. My name is Tyler, and I am out.